great sage. In my day, anyway. I'd hoped to ask a favor when one of your ilk came along. A strapping young tarnished, able to cross the scarlet swamp of Aeonia. Don't fret, I'll provide fine recompense. Should you accept, I will teach you the secret of Celia, the town you see there. Ah, then you are willing to lend a hand, are you? I need your help to heal a certain young girl. Her name is Millicent. You will find her beyond Celia, resting at the church atop the cliff, stricken by the rotting sickness. The rotting sickness that afflicts Millicent has no cure. When the Erd Tree flourished, even the demigods could not stave off its effects, despite their nigh godhood. But Millicent's suffering can be ameliorated. For this, you are to find a certain needle. Seek the deep, scarlet swamp of Aeonia outside Celia's bounds. The needle, made from unalloyed gold, is lost somewhere there. First, you must find it's hidden somewhere in the deep scarlet swamp of Aeonia. Then I will tell you, as promised, the secret. You found the unalloyed gold needle. As promised, I've detailed the secret of Celia right here. Go on. It's yours. Now let me have a look at the needle. Well, this is a marvel indeed. The work of a true artisan, a meticulous, bold craftsman who grasps the essence of life. Can you give me some time with this? As well made as it is, it won't be much use snapped in half, will it? Can you give me as well made?
Who's there? Well, it matters not. If you are wise, you will leave immediately. My flesh writhes with scarlet rot. It is a curse, not to be meddled with by man. If you are wise, you will leave immediately. My flesh writhes with scarlet rot.
Your return. The needle is repaired. Will you give it to the girl, Millicent? I will reward you in kind. Millicent rests at the church atop the cliff beyond Celia, the town yonder, tended to by the witless pests who worship her, or rather her rotting sickness, as a god. A wretched fate, indeed. The poor girl, she never wished for any of this. Do you find it peculiar that I would show such concern for the girl? Well, I'm the one that found her, a mere babe in the swamp of Aeonia. She is one of my dear daughters. But the rotting sickness erodes one's memory. I doubt that she remembers the first thing about me. Oh, I must be getting old. I didn't always worry so much. Now, all you need to do is deliver the needle to Millicent. She's convalescing in the church. Do so.
If you are wise, my flesh. You ask that I stab myself to quell the scarlet rot. But how? Never mind. I've decided I would rather trust you than simply continue to spoil from within. Would you mind averting your eyes for a moment? Well, that was easier than expected. But why do I feel so? I hoped to see you again. My apologies for when last we met. I fainted before I could even thank you. Everything is as you said. Since inserting the needle, the scarlet rot has ceased to writhe. Even the nightmares have abated. And now, though I can scarcely believe it myself, I can move as I please. Not that I could ever truly repay you, but I would like you to have this, by way of thanks. A token though it is. I'm considering leaving with the needle buried in my flesh. My destiny It's all thanks to you. My name is Millicent. I pray fate permits us meet again. I'm considering leaving with the needle buried in my destiny. Oh, hello again. Something about this place felt familiar to me, so I decided to pay a visit. Hoping to find someone here, but I've only found emptiness. Perhaps, before my departure, I needed someone to say farewell to. Well, never mind that. I must focus on my journey, for which I have you to thank. I must stay strong. Well, never mind that. I must focus on my journey, for which I have you to thank. I must stay strong. Again. In truth, it's been smooth as the scarlet rot has stilled since last we met. As such, I've been able to continue my journey, though rather vexingly, and realized that if I still had my sword arm, I could have aided you in battle. Now I'm tracing the path Melania took, after unleashing the power of the scarlet rot during her battle with General Radahn in the Caled Wilds. I should like to meet her. This vanished woman. I think she's in the north, in the lands that lie beyond the Erd Tree. Now, I'm tracing the path Melania took. She's passed into the lands that lie beyond the Erd Tree. tracing the path Melania took. She's passed into the lands. Are you giving me this arm? Thank you. I am in your debt yet again, I think. If the arm serves well enough, it might be possible for me to wield a sword again. If the arm serves, it might be possible for me to... Perhaps then I can aid you in battle.
Oh, gee. Am I... Are you here as a customer? I'm afraid of...
Please, your feet. Oh, bless you. To the east, ruins of gold. Wherever tis occurred. We meet yet again. The arm you gave me truly it feels just like my own. Perhaps it is foolish to say this to you of all people, but I am sure of my skill with the sword. Thus, I would have you call upon me in battle again, should you ever have the need. I would have you call up. It is the only way.
I've decided to... I'm off in search of a noble. We may not meet if there's any... May the golden... Furthest I can happily spare. May the golden order shine.
You again. The recusants sent a lackey. Can you believe they invite? I can scarcely believe. You might be surprised to learn I only had to ask. It's on Mount Gelmir. That's where they hide. The manor on... Just you wait. You'll rue the day you insulted my name by laying hands on life. The tale of House Hoslow is told in... It's on Mount Gelmir. That's where they hide. Just you wait. The tale of...
Pleased to meet you. But now I'm in this sorry state. I had a little mishap, and now I can't move. As you might guess, it's far from ideal. I'm privy to a few. Would you care to look? Time can move rather. Little conversation go... You defeated. Well done, friend. Something to mark the... As you might have guessed, no need to be polite. D is an old friend. We found ourselves journeying together for it, but our paths have since diverged, never again to cross. Though that's hardly an uncommon fate for two friends. D was telling me that he discovered that the centipede is an ancient... As long as whoever finds and uses it, then we may be able to... If only I could speak to them in person. And if they were like you...
I took youth no matter. Lay out your arms, then. Cora, no matter.
Would you like the blessing is... Would you like to be... Now. You are so... very warm. I was known after I received the warmth, and I lay with the remains of an exalted noble. To grant him, and to do so, is the but before I could bear the I was awakened by the guidance of grace, and chased from my birthplace. Pray, despite all that, I still so please. My dear, might I ask something of you? Could you please find a certain person? It's a very precious thing. So I would like for the original. I'd like you to find it's a very Then good day to you.
Did you need something? Are you acquainted, you know, the piteous fellow hiding away on the balcony? He was a formidable spellblade in times past. Don't let his easy air deceive you. He was wise beyond his years, stout of heart and clear of mind. No more, though. You see him now, ravaged by thorns, muttering and rambling, like he's half dead already. I can't stomach to watch. Take well the lesson, friend. That's how you end up when seduced by those who live in death. When grace is sullied, it rots people from the inside. Breaks them. Well, what have we here? How did you get your hands on that dagger? Well, that hardly matters. I know very well whose dagger it is. Why don't I return it to them for you? Good work, bringing this to me.
apologies for that nasty business. Ensha got rather ahead of himself, it seems. As his master, I'd like to express my regret. But now, Ensha is slain and gone. Finished. Forevermore. Ah, yes. By way of apology, allow me to tender some advice in regard to the half of the secret medallion you possess. Find the Albinoric woman. She hides in a cave to the west of the Laskia ruins, which jut from the mist-shrouded lake of Liurnia. She knows the location of the medallion's counterpart, I'm sure. Find the She hides in a... She knows the...
Ah, you. Please, leave me be. It's pathetic, I know, but I need to think. Ah, you. Please. It's pathetic, I know, but Ah, you. Please. It's pathetic, I know, but...
Greetings. Are you here for... I need to warn you about something. A little while ago, someone started... I can hear the howling and wailing of spirits in fear of a curse. A plethora of spirits in an unceasing cacophony. I can't even imagine. Not even the grafting caused anything. You should keep your distance. I know you're...
It's on Mount Gelmir. That's where they... Just you wait. The tale of... Oh, It's you, is it? Well, nice to see you again. So you've been invited as well, I see. Then we're comrades in arms henceforth. You watch my back, and I'll watch yours. Yes? I can tell. You're wondering about Lanya. Well, you see, after much internal debate, I've come to realize revenge is not the answer. According to Lady Tanith, I've got the stuff of champions. And champions, ironic as it is, are oft forced to walk a tainted path. It hit me like a bolt from the blue, that my former thoughts were simple naivety. Of course my heart weeps for Lanya. That unfortunate incident was a cruel twist of fate indeed. But succumbing to the pain and sadness caused won't make me a champion, will it? Lanya knows this, I'm certain. Fate has laid hard roads for us both, but such is true of any road trod by champions. I always resented these hands, their pale complexion, a far cry from any warriors, the shame of House Hoslow, but that won't be the case for long. They'll be darkened by grit once I've set out on the path of champions. The tale of House Hoslow is told in blood, after all. I always resent a pale complexion, but that won't be the case for... They'll be darkened by grit. The tale of House...
This blasphemous path leads up. Before you consider...
Brave tarnished under Lady